We're harvesting the Tri-State Specialty Trial here at Parma, Idaho. This is usually colored flesh or color skin varieties that are meant for the specialty market. And this is one of our first opportunities to look at them to see how they perform agronomically. And then later this winter we'll cook them up a number of ways and test how they do culinary-wise.
So you've got a wide variety of, what are we looking at here?
We've got 18 different lines that we're evaluating. They were bred from the Aberdeen, the Oregon, and Washington breeding programs. They are materials that are about 5 or 6 years along in the system. They have another 3 to 4 years of testing before they'd be considered to be released as varieties.
And I'm seeing reds, purples, golds. What do you got there?
We have what is classified as a fingerling, and this one's kind of unique in that it has a couple different skin colors. It's pink or red on the end and then yellow through the most of the tuber, and kind of a really unique combination. That's the kind of thing we're looking for, is stuff that would be new to the market that really might be able to make a niche and a new category, if you will, for the potato market.
Mostly we're talking about fresh stock?
Primarily the idea here is for table stock potatoes, but we also test how they process into chips and boil, so that if there is a processing market out there, we'll see how they fit into that processing market. Most people, when they think of specialty potatoes, they think of round reds with white flesh. That's been the traditional specialty potato that most people buy in the marketplace. But we're evaluating, as I said, new things that are, are unique and different to see how they perform, but also how consumers react to them. So, we're really interested in seeing how consumers might react to a purple-skinned potato. Some of these that have several different colors on the skin and then different shapes. And then also you can combine that with differences in internal quality and colors, and get a really unique offering for consumers.
So that's a purple skin but a yellow flesh.
Yeah, and a fairly dark yellow flesh. When you cook these up, they provide a very unique color contrast that's very different from what you normally see on a plate, but I think it makes a really nice presentation, and these varieties tend to cook up very well when they're boiled.
So we're about 5 or 6 years into the process of this. You might see one of these potatoes in another 5 or 6 years in the supermarket or something?
Yeah, the idea would be to have them go through a number of other variety trials and expand the number of locations so we really know how they perform, and then the industry indicates to us whether they think it's worth naming the variety, and at that point, when growers start producing it for the commercial market, then you would see it in the marketplace, the supermarkets and things like that. Well, the other real advantage to a lot of these dark colored specialty varieties is they have very high levels of antioxidants and other what is called phytonutrients, or compounds that are good for a health benefit. And so these colors, these pigments that give the purple skin color, are in a class that's associated with antioxidants, and so they have very good anti-cancer compound activity and things like that that are known health benefits.